Alright guys, so here's game two. Unfortunately, due to a recording error, you're going to have to watch the replay of it here. So we'll see what happened in that matchup. Alright, so he mulls, Scorpio mulls down to 6 on the play. And gets us started with a Misty Rainforest. Um, and just says go. So now looking ahead at my turn, we draw a Savannah. So if I remember looking at this, we just, play a land and say go. There's not much we can do there. Play the Savannah and ship the turn back. He sacks. And Worldly Tutor going to get, surprise, surprise, Hermit Druid. And the Druid hits play. Now I think for a minute here and look at the Swords of Plowshares, but I decide I don't want to cast it now because he has Mental Misstep and Daze. Obviously I can't play around Mental Misstep, uh, but if I just do it now, I open myself up to Daze. I'd rather wait the turn and cast it because I won't be able to do a whole lot. Neither of these guys will do anything if I tap out and say go, and then he gets to activate Hermit Druid. So I'd rather force him to have a Mental Misstep. Now looking ahead here, I actually did make a mistake. I drew the Razorverge Thicket, and thinking about it, I wanted to have it come into play untapped. Really, I should have played the Ghost Quarter, because what he could do here is Swords to Plowshares, and if he does have the Mental Misstep, which he does, it would get countered. I could then Ghost Quarter his green source, and he can't go and search for anything. In the end, it turns out to be a moot point because he does Vamp Tutor here, so he could just go dig up a green source, and I have no way to respond. I assume he went to go get Mental Misstep, just in case for whatever reason I still had a plow right here. Although even if he did upkeep that, I could plow it, the Hermit Druid, and he can't do anything. So maybe he went to go get another Hermit Druid. That'd probably be smart actually. Either way, I have no response, and I should have given myself the chance to Ghost Quarter, but he could just go green source, play that, and then go off. So he does his spiel, mills his entire deck, gets back his 3 Narcomoebas, sacks them to Dread Return, and then we get smashed in the face by a 58-55 Giant Solifuge. So that is how game 2 goes down, and then we move into game 3. I did make a few sideboard changes. I went ahead and um, took out a few more creatures and just brought in Aethersworn Canonists in place of Leonin Relic Warders, just because they're easier to cast. They don't really do much of anything different, unless he had anything like Brainstorm and Tutor and multiple things in a turn. But I figured they'd be easier to cast in case I get white and a colorless as opposed to white white. Okay, that's game 2.